Astronomers have detected a curious object at the edge of our solar system. This is something new. It's today's article, January 29th, on Science Alert. For over 70 years, scientists have been predicting the existence of a certain kind of object in the outer solar system. Small in size, these potential bodies are thought to constitute an important early step in the planet formation process. Since these hypothetical objects are only between 1 and 10 kilometers in radius, that's 0.6 to 6.2 miles, it's tricky to spot them from where we sit. But now astronomers think they have done it. By staring at the sky for hours, they've obtained evidence of an object just 1.3 kilometers at 0.8 miles in radius in the vicinity of Pluto's orbit. The find could finally be representative of this proposed class of small, kilometer-sized Kuiper Belt objects. Given their small size and dimness, the objects can't be seen directly, so astronomers from the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan tried another method. Occultation. This means essentially lying in wait and staring at a star, waiting for an object to pass in front of it and block some of its light. They picked out 2,000 stars and spent a total of 60 hours observing them with the help of two small 28 centimeter, that's 11-inch telescopes. The work paid off. The team found evidence of a tiny body called a planetesimal orbiting the Sun at a distance of 32 astronomical units, AUs. This actually places it within Pluto's orbit range, which is between 29 and 49 AU. This is the first time one of these planetesimals has been detected, the researcher said, and it's a marvelous feat considering the distances involved and the tools used. Quote, "This is a real victory for little projects. Our team has less than 0.3% of the budget of large international projects. We didn't even have enough money to build a second dome to protect our second telescope. Yet we still managed to make a discovery that is impossible for the big projects," end quote. This is what NAOJ astronomer Ko Arimatsu says. "We don't know for sure how planetary information formation works, but according to current hypothesis, it goes a little something like this. After a star is born, it's surrounded by a disk of leftover dust and gas swirling in its orbit. Electrostatic forces start to bind particles in this protoplanetary disk to each other, building a clump, and as the clump gets bigger, its gravitational force grows as well, which collects more and more particles, growing the clump even more. We've seen these disks around other stars using radio astronomy, and even a picture of what astronomers think is a planet forming. Here's a bit closer to home, though. In our solar system, the Kuiper Belt, a white disk of rocky and ice bodies out beyond the orbit of Neptune, is thought to be a remnant of our early solar system. It contains large bodies, including dwarf planets such as Pluto and 2014 MU69, and because they're protected by ice and far from the sun's radiation, these bodies are thought to be time capsules preserving the conditions of the solar system's formation. And those objects between 1 and 10 kilometers are thought to be evidence of the point between the initial electrostatic aggregation of dust and the snowballing gravitational growth. This discovery, using relatively cheap telescopes on a rooftop in Japan, means that it's likely these planetesimals are more abundant than previously thought. A nice piece of evidence that our planetary formation model is on the right track. And the team isn't done yet. They have their sights on a much more distant prize. Quote, "Now that we know our system works, we will investigate the Edgeworth Kuiper Belt in more detail," end quote, Arimatsu said. And he added, "We also have our sights set on the still undiscovered Oort cloud out beyond that," end quote. The team's research has been published in the journal Nature Astronomy. This is on Science Alert. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, You will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.